Steve on the morning, Lord Styles, Rosenberg, Vic Mensa, Chicago's own in the building. Give it up for it.
What up?
New-ish.
Now, for those that don't know, we'll do this little piece for you. Rosenberg and Real Late with Rosenberg has been a supporter of Vic Mensa since he was in a amazing collective known as Kids These Days. Now he's been putting out records. He's on Rock Nation. He's come along. How many years ago was that, Rosenberg?
Oh, man. When he did Who's Next? What, 5 years, 4 years?
How old were you at the time?
Like 17, 18, something like that.
And
He's
you what
22
now.
now.
22 now?
Yeah, I'm 22 now.
But the reason I bring all that back story up is because your EP that's about to come out goes into almost how you got here today.
Right. Yeah. I put the whole story down there, so, just wanted to put it all out so people know where I'm coming from, understand me.
I mean, you showed me the video.
Yeah.
Which, is the video out now? It comes
Now
out
the video
today?
about to be out, today.
For New Babe?
For there's a lot going on the title track. Drug addiction, pill addiction, right? Like you was going through some shit.
A lot of things.
You feel like you're on the other side of it now, completely?
Yeah, I'm definitely on the other side of it. I feel like everything that I went through up to this point was to give me an opportunity to talk about it because I can help other people with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to leave no stone unturned and put all those details in. And sometimes it could be kind of, like a worrisome thing to tell your deepest, most intimate details of your life to the masses. But that's how I come to terms with it,
You even address, you being someone who's worked with Kanye, written with Kanye. You talk about that, and thinking about going the good music route, but going the Rock Nation route, which is they're not
it's
at
all
war
family,
or nothing, but it was a push and pull. It was a decision for you that you had to make.
Yeah, it's all family. You know what I'm saying? And I've just been in a dope enough position to be able to build with people that have inspired me since I was a shorty, you know what I'm saying? Past, like, whatever the business way of it is worked out, it's just dope to be able to be a part of that, you know what I'm saying? And influence them and catch influence and inspiration.
You ever stop, though, and go, hold on. What did I do so well that cats of this ilk, Kanye, Hove, and more, really mess with me? Like that, not everyone gets that. That's rarefied air.
Rap. I rapped well.
You rapped. You rapped really well.
Yeah, man. I always took whatever I put my mind to, I took it seriously. You know what I'm saying? I've never been like I've tried a lot of things and, had my hand in a lot of different pots, but I always was focused on whatever I was doing. And I've been focused on rapping since I was like 15. You know what I mean? So it's like when everybody else was bullshitting and
You good?
It happened already.
My bad.
By the way, it already happened.
When everybody else is like, still in their high school mode and like just thinking about what party they're going to tonight or smoking a blunt in the park, I'm like, I already did this, you know what I mean? But this at age like 15. And I'm like, I could catch y'all tomorrow. I'm finna go back to the basement and keep writing these raps. So when I got to a point when, I'm getting love from the same people that I grew up buying these CDs and just studying. When I got to that point, I was like, word, I've been trying to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
Like, let's do some more. Let's go further.
But what was the bridge? What was the connection? Was it Lenny S?
Lenny S, Lenny S is the first person from The Rock that I met. Lenny S came out and met me when I was on tour with J. Cole like a while ago. And so that's how that came together.
Very interesting. I think it's also interesting, too, like I got a chance to learn about your family. People may not know that your roots are in Ghana.
Yeah.
Right? You have an uncle who's a musician, so music has been a part of your world for forever, probably, right?
Yeah, it's in my blood for sure.
Does your mom's, does she do any music? Your dad
She plays piano. Yeah, my mom plays piano.
Yeah.
And she put us in like music classes when we were shorties, but I didn't really take that seriously. You know what I'm saying? It connected for me later. So I think it's certain things, it's like we all come from a background, and that does influence us, whether subconsciously or consciously. So I didn't think I was like doing something that, you know, my family had put me into, because I wasn't. You know, I was finding out about myself through my own experiences. But I'm not surprised, you know, that my uncle is who he is where in Ghana, because he's, you know, well respected out there. And it's just like a sensibility that I think I might have picked up. You know what I mean?
Vic Mensa's here. He's got a new project out. Rosenberg.
A lot going on.
There's a
There's
lot going
There's a
on.
lot going
There's
on.
a lot
My
going
guy.
on.
There is a lot going on.
This guy's a real one.
The title, why?
So much happening in the world right now. And I feel like I'm caught in the middle of it all, you know, between the things that I've had going on in my own life and the things that affect us all. And we just seeing it so much more than we did before. It's not that the things I'm talking about in 16 shots and, you know, police shooting us like dogs in the street, and things I'm talking about in Shades of Blue with Flint, Michigan, and the lead in the water. It's not like, you know, things of this nature haven't been happening.
And the references you just gave, these are songs on this
Yeah,
EP. There's a lot
songs
going
on
on.
the
Shades of
EP
Blue is
out
about
right
Flint.
now. Yeah.
We're gonna play 16 shots right
Yeah.
after this little segment right here. But you being from Chicago, growing up there, you've seen the changes over time, right? But you've also seen the lack of change over
Right.
time.
100%.
Just this past weekend was a record number of shootings.
yeah, it was
think
like
it was
42 or something
Yeah,
like
It
that.
was the most ever. So we've been hearing about shootings in Chicago for, I mean, forever. But
Right.
for the last 2-3 years, it's been like this is where it's almost like the shooting capital of America. It feels like.
Yeah, it's crazy out there, man. You know, I'm trying to offer something to my people that are still really stuck in the middle of that can show them some other opportunities, you know? Because I got, you know, close friends that still got crack rocks in their pocket right now. And they might come and kick it with me on this side, but I'm like, bro, why you selling crack? You know? He's like, I got fiends, you know? Because honestly, that's where his mentality is. But that's why I'm trying to put it in the music and put it in, you know, just my conversation and my action is put other opportunities and just other ideas into our heads.
So what? This is going to be a 2-part question. What is it about you that you actually live, know, have experienced this lifestyle, whether it's you know, the drug selling of your friends and individuals like that? What is that that made you make the conscious decision to not make your music specifically about that, or not be an artist that's just about that lifestyle?
You know, I think it's just the fact that the place I grew up in Chicago, I was just kind of in the middle of it all. You know, my family is together. I have a father, you know, but I live across the street from Section 8 housing where it's selling drugs all through the night. And so I was just able to see both sides of things, and I always was observing, you know what I'm saying? And then I had my times when I wasn't just observing and I'm, you know, really in the middle of it. But I had options, you know, but where I come from, a lot of people have no options. And, you know, that's a lot of time what puts them in the position that they're in.
So I guess the next piece of the question is, I also hear in your music, and I've had conversations with you, this is the second or third time we've done an interview, I feel like I hear frustration in your voice with a lot of the music that is available and that's popular.
I'm not feeling it. I don't listen to a lot of new music coming out, really. I don't even check it out. They ask me, you heard this tape, you heard this dude tape. I'm like, nah, bro. I just listen
because
to
the
myself.
content that you're not feeling?
Yeah, I'm just not that impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that a lot of what is out right now, and is in the public eye, you know, a lot of what's being pushed right now and being paid attention to is hot. I just don't think it's good. You know, I grew up listening to super dope music, and that's still what I listen to. The people that I inspire or aspire to be like and that have inspired me are those artists that were able to change the world with their music.
Like who?
Like I be listening to David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust a lot right now. You know, and rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Just somebody that's always reinventing himself and always like making a different song and always pushing the boundaries. Like that's what it is to me. It's just that I want people to push the boundaries. And there's ways that some new music is pushing the boundaries, and I'm not shitting on everybody that's out rapping right now. And everybody has their position and their place. But a lot of people just making the same song over and over again. I'm just not interested in it. I think a lot of people feel that way, you know?
That makes sense. And you don't people don't like to say it out loud because no one wants to sound uncool. Right?
Like a
So,
hater.
yeah, so if you come out and you're like, I don't like how everyone tries to sound like Future. People be like, yeah, but why, yeah, that's what you hating
Yeah,
on
I
the new
mean,
style. Like, that's just you hating.
How many rappers can you think of right now that entire style is directly a derivative of Future style? How many rappers can you
Most
think of?
every new person
We ain't even got to put them in the air, but you know that's what they doing. Or Young Thug. They
Yes.
trying to sound like Future, a Young Thug. You know what I mean?
And Young
And
Thug,
when Young Thug came out, we said he was trying to sound like Future.
and some Lil Wayne. He was like a Lil Wayne Future hybrid, which
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan.
That was all
right?
like the same.
Yeah, and then now you have the, what is it, Lil Yachty, Uzi Vert kind of movement, which is
everything.
kind of all of that stuff meld together, I guess is the best. I'm still trying to understand it. I'm old, so they make fun of me all the time.
No,
All they do is
I've
talk
actually
shit to me.
seen Ebro truly age recently, which has been fun, where he's like, all this sounds the same. I
can't tell the difference.
What is this?
And it's also like in some ways it was seen as a violation. I mean, you always had copycats in hip hop, but people would point it out, be like, nah, you biting. Like that was a thing. Like,
No,
that was
now
one-
now people know they're biting. They may even admit they're biting, and no one cares.
And
It's
nobody
just,
cares.
but listen, but you also don't, but it's hard because you don't want to be the old guard who's
No, I'm
like,
fine.
we have these old rules.
I'm old
you like
man
the old
Ebro.
rules.
That's why
I think
chose
we
that.
let everybody do, we let everybody do what they want to do. It's a free country. Well, not really, but that's what they say.
the idea.
The idea.
You know,
The idea.
you should have the freedom to do what you want to do in music, but I ain't letting them slide like that's that crack though, because it's not that crack. It's cool in the club, but it's not that crack.
Like,
That's-
don't put yourself in
That's
in
no
certain
that's no
conversations.
diss to anybody. You know what I mean? But we know that they not really coming with that heat like that.
What records were there on the Kanye album that you thought were that crack? Were there any joints on the Kanye
I
album?
like,
that you were
I like Feedback.
Feedback's dope.
Yeah, Feedback is hard. I'm trying to think what my favorite records off of there were.
I'm a big Father Stretch My Hand.
Of course.
Yeah. Father
Ultra
Stretch My
Light
Hands.
Beam. I love
Yeah,
30
it's like-
hours too.
Yeah,
30
30 hours. 30 hours.
That's rap. That's that real
30
rap.
hours is on there.
I mean, I like
Real
Waves
Friends,
comes on.
I like
at
Real
certain- Real
Friends.
Friends was amazing.
Yeah.
record.
Real Friends. is
So Vic, I want to get to the 16 Shots record. Chicago was a big scene, a lot going on there, a lot of cover-ups with the Laquan McDonald shooting, murder, if you will. You watch
Homicide.
the videos. The cop jumps out of the car. It was a standoff. The kid had a knife, but all the other police officers were trying to.
Yeah, I mean,
Bring the
Laquan
situation
turned
down.
away. Yeah, if you watch the video, you'll see Laquan McDonald turn away from the police and start walking towards the sidewalk. And then once he's, further than the distance between you and I right now, that's when the Officer Van Dyke starts shooting. And what's the most bone chilling about the whole situation is watching him shoot him twice. He hits the ground and then continues to shoot him, 14 more times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just seeing, like, he's dead, and you just keep seeing the smoke coming off his body like that.
And the video of that was kind of hidden.
Yeah,
Right?
it was withheld from the people. They didn't want us to see it so that the mayor could get reelected. You know what I mean? So it's just dirty. You gotta call it how you see it. And I'm seeing that's all a dirty game. That's just not right.
But you took it a step further with the Respect My Vote campaign that you're heavily involved in,
Love
and
this.
and made people get active. You amongst other people in Chicago, get active in local politics, so that what was the lady's name?
State's Attorney Anita Alvarez. We had to vote her out right.
So
quick.
you got her voted out because
Yeah,
she helped.
She's up out of there.
And
Yeah, she covered that up. We still want the mayor out of there. I mean, can't trust these people, but that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with Respect My Vote, where you have to pledge to vote to download the EP for free, and there's like extra stuff I put in there, just really something I wanted to give to the people, and also have a call to action, an initiative that makes them recognize their own power as something bigger than, any one song or any one project or album can be, is the people listening, not just recognizing me exercising my power, but them seeing what they can do,
But you do have a comprehension level higher than many who, like, you focus on local politics more than you're concerned with what's happening with the press. Like, you're concerned with your neighborhood.
I think that's what's most important. You know, I think that's where we can really enact change the most because, like I told you before, like, I didn't see anything change on 47th Street on my block when Obama was president, you know? And that's because nothing did change. But we could change things by thinking about the people actually governing where we live. You know what I'm saying? The people that are deciding to either take all the money out the schools and put them into the prisons or put them into charter schools or just whatever is not the public school in the hood. Like, you can put people in power that will make those decisions to help your community.
Vic Mensa, you're on Governor's Ball this weekend too, right?
Yeah, I'm on Sunday.
Sunday, you out there. I think Kanye's out there too.
Yeah, he is.
Kanye's out there. Are you doing any more work with Kanye West? Because I heard he's working on another project. Is he on your albums that you have? Because you have this EP that's out now.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna release an album later on before Christmas at some point. At some point. Is Kanye gonna be? Because you helped Kanye. You've helped him with several records.
Yeah, Kanye and I have worked on a whole bunch of records. Like, I was in the studio not too long ago after Pablo working on some more newer stuff of his, and he's heard a lot of my stuff. He was like, I want to jump on this from the album, and you know, yeah, we stay in communication, and we definitely got more work.
Do you
in the future.
mostly text with Kanye?
Yeah.
I'm just curious how that works with the Kanye conversation. I mean, you get a random phone call from him every 6 months. It's different.
It's different.
But like if you
Sometimes
want
I get random phone calls from Kanye.
from his number or from a random number too. Like, you get a blocked ID every once in a while.
Nah, it'd be yeah.
It's you see the number. You see the number.
It's his regular yay number.
Yeah, but he's one of the best. Hov always responds.
Sure, right.
Hov always responds. Kanye will hit you, you hit him back, and you'll be like, yo, you just asked me.
And then he's gone.
And he's gone.
Hov is very responsive.
Yeah, but Hov is also an executive at this point. Like,
yo, Hov, holla at me.
Why?
The last time he called you, talked about it on the radio the next day.
Do it.
He cooked you last time he called
Last
you.
time he called you privately, you told all the business on the radio.
Well, that's because you told me to, and you said it would be fine, and then it wasn't fine, and now I worry he hates me, and I just assumed y'all were friends, and so I did what you thought was right. And now I don't think he likes me anymore, and I wouldn't have said it if you hadn't told me to.
I thought it was fun.
But it was gold. It was a really good story.
It was a
I gotta
great
be honest.
story.
Sorry, Hov. Everyone asks me about it whenever I see them. That's how famous you are. Just know.
Just know.
People are like, Jay-Z called you? Tell me about that. I'm like, well,
Well, I did. Now that's why he's not going to call me ever
Probably
again.
won't call again, but it was a good moment.
So, Vic, before we get out of here, I also is the single going to be New Bay? Is that the official single off the EP?
I'm
Or is
really
it
letting
not
people.
really
I'm really letting people just gravitate towards what they want to, and pick up. And the records I think we probably gonna have played on the radios like New Bay, Liquor Locker, but
Ty Dolla, that's the Ty Dolla sign.
with Ty Dolla sign on it. But for the most part, this is something I just wanted to give to the people and let them decide. You know what I'm saying? Let them choose what it is they want to keep bumping.
Should we get some bars? You got any bars? You got any gas in the tank this morning? You got bars?
Go! Vic Mensa's in the building.
Yeah, turn the beat up in my headphones a little bit. Yeah. Look, revolutionary anonymous. Secret Service were my surveillance like I'm Obama's kids. 16 shots and now they got me on a wiretap. Running the trunk with a blunt, yerp. Fire that, riding the track to Michigan, fighting the drug case. District attorney looking at me with the screw face. Dudes say, don't you know it's no hope with dope, but he ain't know how dope I was, or I'd have probably caught a new case. My suitcase is packed with Alexander McQueen shit. I call Wayne personally, I don't need a seamstress. Plead the fifth, plus I keep my chick in that Vera Wang. Rockin' so much Wayne, you'd have thought it was the family name. Yeah, I know that I'm a target, so I drew it on myself, let the industry be the marksman. If you look close, you see that every bullet missed my frame. Them 16 shots around me, not enough to count the names. From Tamir Rice to Mike to Eric Garner, Freddie Gray, Oscar Grant, Eric Gray. What more can I say? Fucking A, dance away to pay. Don't wanna hit the Quan, I do my dab to duck astray. Pray for these shorties, they banking like West Side Story. But black on black crime is only one side of the story. You got them bodies hanging from trees in our recent past. You forget that this the type of shit that they teach in class. Hold on.
Vic Mensa.
The fact that he's so confident, he just take a little break, a breather.
Thoughtful bars.
Yeah.
Summer Jam Sunday. This is how we do
Oh
it.
yeah,
Vic.
we in New York City. You know we gotta do shit for real when we come to
Let's
New York
do
City
this.
every single time. I be rocking with P. Rosenberg, man, Ebro every time I'm in New York City. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me think how I wanna come. Yeah, look. Alright. Check it. When the Harriet Tubmans drop, I need 20 G's. Free Deuce for every slave she ever freed. Turn up and down to the Underground Railroad. The bouncers let my people go like Moses told the Pharaoh. Yeah, flow on the Whitney Museum taste level. Tasters on the Spotted Pig plate level. My London chick doing A-levels, need a stunt double. I stunt like Rupert Murdoch, got me feeling like a daredevil. I heard they tried to ban the kid from the Soho house. That's cool, 40/40 could get my photo ops. Write, direct, and produce the video clips. Y'all talk like bitches in the comments, cause you're just a bunch of photo thoughts. Oh no, there we go, promoting violence. They thought this rap was just for show, but this is no empire shit. I'm no Hakeem the Dream, Elijah on my team. Keep the Houston Rocket, the Clippers taller than Yao Ming. Never wanted to be about gun talk, but if you start me at them races, I will let the guns off. This is just a disclaimer for anyone that wanna come for mine. I turn your life to bad karma when it's drama time. I got card crackers that'll yank your bank card, run up in sacks like, thank you, base guy. Oh, you don't know my name, better watch your damn words. You don't wanna end up with that Kevin Durant curse. I'm Game 7 Steph, EP nothing but net. You want a physical, Martin Shkreli, write a check. I'm going Wu-Tang forever, my crew bang forever. Save money with that Rockefeller, my new gang forever, Vic.
Okay, stop it. I told you I don't bet wrong on these guys.